My name is Stefan Karlsson. I'm a former Swedish Army officer, and I was part of building this museum that opened in 2011. And it's a cooperation between a private foundation who owns the museum and the Swedish government who owns the collection. So we are cooperating that we are storing the material and we also show it to the public. And from that we get a bit of yearly support from the government, even if it's not enough to keep the museum running. The vehicles in the collection are mostly brought together in the early 1960s when someone came up with the idea, why don't we have a small museum to show the military at that time, the evolution of military vehicles. So they traveled around Sweden to gather what was left in different locations, and they found a lot of interesting vehicles from the past. And they also found a lot of things that were just standing and perhaps waiting for being scrapped. So in 1969 they opened a new tank museum for the public, and since then there have been a few more vehicles that has been exchanged with other countries. But most of the collection are from the Swedish Army used during early years, and also a lot of vehicles that we brought to Sweden after the Second World War as evaluation, what they could learn, give us knowledge from these vehicles into the Swedish technology. So that's why we have a lot of German, American, British vehicles that wouldn't have existed in Sweden. So they are part of what happened after the Second World War.